Welcome to Papa Junk Shop. This is Briggs Model B, the second one. This is the one that has missing parts too, the wrong carburetor. If you watch part one, you'll know. So I'm going to start tearing into this one and see what we find going on with this one. Mackerel. Sucker's tight. Yeah, some places are 7/16. There it is. Boy. I don't know why people think they need to tighten stuff so tight. Okay, get this wrong gas tank off of here. They got holding that on. Line's going to be right in the way. Nope, we can swing that on the way. Okay. That's a 3/4 inch. That socket isn't going to fit in there. Going to make her difficult. Now, see if there's any oil in this one. If not, we can just tip her right on her side. Yeah, it's got oil in it. So, this will avoid tip. Well, heck, a little oil up in the guts might not hurt because this one doesn't turn anyway. Something that's supposed to be easy turns into the most work. How I want to go about it, it ain't going to cooperate. That's probably why they're not in there very far. Well, you guys don't want to watch this. Let me get rid of this, then I'll turn you back on. Okay, I finally won the battle. You can see somebody oblonged these holes out. And it was so close to the edge that the hex part of the bolt hit on there, so and they didn't have them in all the way, so they did a little damage to that. But the gas tank itself looks pretty decent even inside, so that'd probably be good for something else I got up in my shed. Alright, this one doesn't turn, so let's get the head off of her and see what we got. Maybe we're not going to take it off of this. Not even one. Okay. 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, that's pretty tight. I don't like it when they're that way. That ain't gonna cooperate. Yeah, maybe a little. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm thinking my hand doesn't want to do that anymore. Are these closed in or are they open? No, I can see them. Suppose I can squirt some stuff on them and throw a little heat up in there rather than break one off and have to fight with it. Let's see. Yep. We put that on. Let's put some heat to it. Have the torch over here someplace, I thought. Warm that up a bit. Squirt some WD-40 on it. See if that helps. I don't know if there's even any use in trying a screw, but we will. Nope. I use this kind of screwdriver. Maybe, maybe not. Huh? Yeah, let's do this down here too. There she goes. And that comes out of there, and that's just going on the floor because I'm smart enough not to touch that. Took me a long time to learn it, but I finally did. Alright, let's see. Let's go, there we go. that one's going to come. Now we're going to come. See if you guys are still able to see. Yeah, amazing what a little heat will do, huh? Okay, all but that one. That's right by the, now, in between the two valves. So. Well, if we do mess something up, we always know how we can fix it. We just take a carriage bolt and put her down through and put a nut on the bottom side. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. That's what we got. Got a lot of carbon in there. The spark plug isn't screwed in all the way, or something's going on there. I didn't think to check that out first. Looks like somebody's done a little work here. Brazed them on there. I was thinking they're supposed to go through the other way. I think these are supposed to be threaded, so. Okay. Well, that's the exhaust valve, and that turns. That's good. And it's actually not rusty in there. I don't have much to get any leverage with here. So try turning it. Let's see. Nope. Not gonna force it just yet. Ah, look at that. Saved the gasket. That makes me happy. Alright. Let me start the air compressor up and blow this loose stuff off of here. Take a wire brush and we'll clean this up a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wire brushed that off a little bit. Squirt a little WD-40 in the cylinder, and this valve is also free. I can turn it so it's not stuck. And I took a key and drove it in the keyway slot here, and I'm going to take just a hose clamp stick on there. Hold it in place. I got one a little bit smaller. Okay. I'm going to take a crescent wrench and put on this shaft and just let it come up against the key. That way I shouldn't damage anything. And see if we can get it to come up. There we go. Cylinder looks good too. Just that little bit of stick there. Okay. Rails are going up and down. Let's see. See, it feels nice and tight too. Let's get that one up. Oop. Yeah, gee, they don't seem bad at all. It's really nice, matter of fact. The cylinders. Get a rag wiper out. Cylinder looks nice. You see a little discoloration right there where it stops at the top, but it's nice and smooth. Alright, so things are going along not too bad. As long as I got it. Stick some oil down in there just because. Okay, next, let's see, I think this is the one that was the oldest, and it has, I'm thinking this one might have an oil pump in it. I was going to look in that book, but I didn't want to look with my hands all cruddy and see if that's what it does. If it does, probably should pull that base off just to look and make sure that it's not all clogged up with gook and stuff. So and we're thinking that this one has the wrong carburetor on it also. But somebody did a pretty nice job of putting it on there. So let's try to see. We'll see a idle. Oh yeah, I think it's supposed to be right there. I think it's broken off. Looks like it's split there, so if I loosen that screw, I ought to be able to get that out of there. Because I don't know if I have any good carburetors or not. Of course, that means the air cleaner stuff won't be original either. But I'm not restoring them. I just like to get them so they operate and they don't have to be exactly like they were from the factory. So yeah, I think the next thing I'll do is take that base off. This one has some oil in it. Probably gonna get messy. Probably should have done a little research on this before I tore it apart. Hopefully I'm not doing anything that I shouldn't be. You know, if a guy was really going to restore it, he'd have to tear everything out of it and go through it all. Like I say, I just like to get them in good shape and running. I'm not going to take the valves out and do a valve job and all that stuff unless when I get it running. If it doesn't run right, then we can always do that. But sometimes you're better off not to disturb things, I've learned. Of course, they don't have a flywheel or a shroud for this one, or at least it isn't on it. Not saying I don't have one. I might have in my collection. If not, we can always look for a donor. Probably already had it for 15 years. Keeping it around a little longer isn't going to hurt anything. You see on that last one we tore apart, we can use the cover for the points. It's missing on this one. That old plastic cover. There's the 4 bolts. See if we get lucky with this one. Alright. I'm going to get that off. Make a little room. Put that over there. Yep, one with an oil pump. Yeah, let's see. You guys see much there? There's what we got. Inside she looks nice. This is the oil pump. That takes the place of that other bracket. That one had the oil slinger, a bracket kept the governor in, but the actual oil pump is what keeps the governor part in place. Yeah, everything looks nice. Cam lobes look nice and pointy. Don't feel any looseness anywhere. I'm not sure if I want to take the oil pump out and mess with it or just leave it alone. Looks pretty good in there. Alright, well maybe that's as far as I'm going to go with this one for now. And the other one is mostly all there. Maybe I'll concentrate on getting that one running. And then this would be the second candidate. Whether I can come up with a flywheel and shroud. I'll have to go do some searching. Okay, got the old blue one up there. It's the one that's the most complete. I guess just for the fun of it. I don't expect her to be sparked, but hey, you never know. It does feel like it's got compression. F9Y. I don't know if that's right or not. It's definitely not got the right clip on it. Gonna have to do better than that. See if I can find a rope. No, there's no spark. I didn't expect there to be. So, let's see if we can get into there. This is what it's supposed to look like, not what that other one had. Let's see, let's fit this one. Let's give them a little. One, two. Yeah, looks like that big nut's got to come off of there because this stir cup is definitely in the way. Yep. Fifteen sixteenths. Yeah, right. I don't know why I even thought about that. Hang on guys, I gotta find an adapter. Okay. Let's see if this little guy's up to the task. Probably not, but we'll try. pricing. It's one of them Walmart jobbers. Comes in a kit. Got it for Christmas from one of the kids. It actually works pretty good. I gotta be careful or I break stuff off with it. Although it didn't take those head bolts out. But they were really in there. Okay, now we got a couple, looks like maybe ½ inch on the bottom. Yep. Okay. Now, move them up. There it is. Screw that back on there until it's about flush. I guess we're gonna use this again. The old brass hammer. I'm just going to try holding some pressure this way and give her a couple of taps and see what happens. Nothing. Just made some noise is all we did. Oh, let's warm it up just a little bit. Yeah, that's warm. Okay. Got some holes for puller, so I guess we'll go that route. Let me go find her. Be right back. Okay, found a puller, a couple bolts. 5/16 there. I'm not sure those holes go all the way through. You want to make sure you don't screw these in too far and poke your coil and points and all that stuff and mess something up. So won't go in too far, but we want to make sure we go far enough so that we don't tear the threads out. Because I think these flywheels are made out of zinc, so they're not real tough. A couple of turns with this one. Center Okay, we got some pretty good pressure on there. Now we'll give her a smack with a hammer. Wow, this one's going to be miserable. There she goes. Yep, hold do all the way through. Okay. See if I can play her on her. There we go. This one has the cover on it. Don't look too bad in there. Now, let's see. Let's set her back up and turn it over. See if the points are open and closing. No, there's no movement. So I would guess there's a little, I don't know if it's Bakelite or what. Sometimes they'll swallow a little bit or get stuck. So it's probably stuck in the open position. So we'll pull these points right out of there and pull that out. Get it freed up. Yeah, she's stuck pretty good. It's been a while since I had one of these stuck. Hard to get a hold of. Go get a pair of little guys here and see what we got. Definitely stuck. There she comes. You guys can see what it looks like. Acts like Bakelite or something. There's a little spot I think is probably for lubrication. So if we just take some really fine, like 400 grit or something, and just give it a little polish, a little lubrication, she'll probably be fine. Yeah, I got the plunger freed up. She moves up and down nice now. And I happen to notice that the the seal is not back in where it belongs. So I'm going to give that a little tap in it. Put them in a mess. Seems kind of loose. I guess it's snug enough now. There. Now you guys probably can't see it, but that is going up and down now. So as long as we're in here, we'll pull this condenser off, test it, get these points cleaned up. Okay, I got a little condenser tester here, and just got two leads. You clip it on, one on the ground and one on the center lead, and it says that you push the button, push down on the charge button 3 or 4 times and hold for a second or 2 and take reading on lower scale. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it says about 2.5, and then you hit this and it should jump up, but it didn't. So I would say this one is not great. Sometimes when you do it a few times it'll come around, but this one doesn't appear that it's going to. So let me go find another one and we'll try testing it. Okay, I found another one in the drawer. Looks like it'll work. So let's see what this one does. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That reads about 2.5 also. Oh yeah, look at that. So that charges it. That discharges it. So that looks like what we're looking for. So we'll put that one in there. Still got to get the points cleaned up. Got the condenser mounted, the points cleaned up and mounted back in. Now I got to set the points. They're a little bit big. So on this one, the one stationary point is on a screw with a jam nut, and it is 15/64, so that's that wrench that you never use. So we'll loosen up the jam nut. And then we'll screw this out just a whisker, like so. I'll check again. Just getting, no, not really. I think it needs to go a little more. Not quite enough drag there yet to get it held just nice and level. Well, that was too much. Didn't seem like they moved it that much, but right there. I think maybe that's where we want her. Okay, now make sure that one doesn't turn when you're tightening down the jam nut. Didn't give me much room to work here. Before I crank her all the way down, let's check it again. Yeah, feels good. Okay, so it probably wouldn't hurt to throw a meter on it to see if the points are making connection. Let's just throw the flywheel on and give her a whirl to see if we get any spark. I can always do that if it doesn't work. Give me a little bit to get set up here. Okay, I got the flywheel just stuck back on there. I didn't put the cover on, the points cover. See if we got spark. Yep. Hopefully you guys can see it. I can see it. So we're making progress. I don't know about you guys, but when I get spark and everything else seems like it might work, I can't stand it. I gotta squirt some gas in there. Spark plug hole. We'll just screw this in lightly. Put that baby on there. If anything happens. I don't know, maybe I should fasten this down on there, but we're gonna live dangerous. No, not in that time. Yeah, maybe I squirted too much in there. Or maybe I didn't squirt enough in there. Not in that one. Of course, maybe that plug doesn't fire under compression. We'll give her one more here. Alright, guess not gonna go. Put a little gas in the carburetor, just filled it up with a squirt bottle. See what it does with the drill rolling over if it will. I don't think this drill's up to it. Oh. Alright, I put a pink spark plug in it. Apparently the other one wasn't firing under compression. So it's going to run. Okay, now I know it's going to run. Won't have to pull a head or any of that stuff off. And I guess I'll pull the carburetor off, go through that, find the air cleaner parts, get everything put together and cleaned up, and find a governor spring for it. And I think this one will probably be ready to go. So I guess maybe we'll put that other one up on here. No, I can't because I don't have a flywheel. Maybe I'll go look and see if I can come up with a flywheel for that one, and then we can see if we can get that one to run, even though it doesn't have the correct carburetor on it. It still might run alright even with that one on there. So I think that's what's going to happen next. Now I went up and looked through my flywheel collection. Got probably 3 dozen of them, but don't have one to fit that. So I think I'm just going to put that one on the back burner for now. Put it back on the shelf up there and keep my eye out for parts. I still might have one, I just don't have it with the rest of the flywheels. So we'll take a look at this carburetor. Got the main needle and emulsion tube, I think they call that. So take a look, see what the inside looks like. That come out nicely, which is seems like any more of this gasoline really ruins stuff and you can't even get it apart. So maybe this one's never seen any of that ethanol gas. It's been sitting a long time. Yeah, I would say this one hasn't seen any ethanol. There isn't any of that white crap in there. I think I got new gaskets for it. So we'll just pull the rest of the jets out and give her a quick cleaning up and lubricating. And the shaft here seems nice and tight. Choke works okay. So I think this is going to be a pretty easy one. Okay, I got her stuck back together enough. Let her run for a little while. Still got to find the air cleaner parts. I found a governor spring, but I got to get the correct nut that goes on here. I'm going to let her warm up and get that old oil out of there once she gets warm. Put some fresh oil in it, get her cleaned up, throw some paint on it, but she seems to run nice, doesn't smoke or... With all that stuff on the bench is rattling. See you later when we get her cleaned up and finished. Okay, I threw some black paint at it. That book says that all the Briggs engines were shipped from the factory with black. And underneath the tag it was black. And I had some of that. That thing didn't have any black under it, that rope start thing. That was red all the way through, so I had a little bit of that crappy red paint left, so I put that on there. But give her a day or so to dry, get her assembled. And I still got to go up in my other building and look around for air cleaner parts. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, so That'll be a good project for them. Okay, I guess I got her finished up as far as I can. I cannot come up with a tube and an air cleaner that'll fit it. I did find a gas tank that fits. It's not the original, but I'm not restoring this engine. I make them the way I like them. So you guys that are diehards on having everything original, this one is not. Even a decal is not, but that's one I had. Put a gas shut off on it. And that muffler won't be original either, that's just one I got here. I'll probably put one of my cast mufflers on there eventually. I'll put you on a tripod and start it up. Seems to run nicely. Yeah, this has been kind of a long one, but she's finally done. I got another one here. If I find a few more parts, probably have another one that'll go. So I'm not sure what the next project's going to be. Maybe some more engines, not sure. So if you like her, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. See you next time.